Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Conley with it. Abdur-Rahim. Now here's Conley. Now here's Stojakovic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Weber. On deep. The rebound by Gasol. Outside Conley. Gay left side. Gay left side. On the money from 12 feet away. And here's Robertson. First quarter just over a minute played. Pass to Stojakovic. No good. Now Conley. Beyond the arc. It's all in by Stojakovic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now here's Conley. And Gasol gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Robertson. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lucas. The baseline jam. No good from Lucas. Kings on D. Trailing by 2. And it's good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Conley. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Got it. Good job in the low post.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Here's Stojakovic. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off. And here comes Conley. There's the lob with a hook. Gay with it. And the jam by Rudy Gay. Here's Robertson. Back in off the glass. Memphis leading. Outside Conley. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gasol inside. 6 on the shot clock. Gay left side. Rebound by the Kings.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Richmond outside. Pass to Lucas. He's up against Gasol. No good from Lucas.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Back to Gasol. Conley with it. Right side, Conley. Shot is no good. Here's Robertson. Always going to put an alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Here's Conley. There's a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. The Kings trailing. And here is Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Robertson. Stojakovic with it. And Stojakovic missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
It's blocked. They get it back. Now Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Right side Gasol to end the drought. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Conley.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Richmond with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That evens the score. Here's Conley. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. Now here's Gay. Now here's Gay. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Stojakovic. Back to Weber. And here's Stojakovic. Richmond outside. Pass to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Memphis trailing here. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. And here's Gay. Here's Conley. Clock at 4. Now Conley. And that one's good.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Robertson. 7 points in the game. Stojakovic. Pass to Richmond. Back to Stojakovic. Now here's Robertson. Baseline jumper. Count the bucket. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Game with it. Gay left side. Sweet little floater.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
And here is Robertson. He's got 9. Back to Weber. Pass to Robertson. Richmond with it. Richmond with the bucket. Conley with it. Back to Gasol. Again, Memphis. And here is Robertson. Up top, Weber. Pass to Lucas. Back to Weber. Now Robertson. And Gasol comes to help. Here's Richmond. Another 3 for Sacramento.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside Conley. Now here's Gasol.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now, here is Bibby. Back to Cousins. Outside, Martin. Pass to Divac. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now Bibby. Here's Randolph. Cousins is there. Lock at 6. Again, Memphis.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Evans. They set the screen. Pass to Bibby. Divac's with it. Stolen by Bibby. Now Battier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now, here's Bibby. Evans outside. Evans left side. A beautiful reverse layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Randolph. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bibby with it. They set the pick. Evans outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bibby. Now Battier. Wells. And here's Bibby. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Evans. Pass to Bibby. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. At the end of the first part in a close game so far. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys. Now here's Evans. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Pass to Martin. From deep. And another three for Sacramento. And here is Williams. And here's Randolph. Puts the move on. Randolph in the posts. And it's Randolph getting it to go.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Bibby with it. Back to Cousins. And that one's good.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Randolph. Fade away. Divac grabs the board.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Bibby. Back to Cousins. Here's Bibby. Evans with it. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Back to Anthony. It's stolen by Martin. And here comes the break. Goes down off the coast-to-coast drive. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Battier. Back to Anthony. Now here's Randolph. 5 to shoot. Anthony. Randolph tips it back in. 8 points for him. And so here's Sacramento. There's the pick. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Outside Randolph. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And here are the Kings now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Theus. Outside Williams. Pass to Cousins. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Here's Anthony. Here's Battier. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Off target from outside. Right side, Martin. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now Anthony. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Another shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. On offense, here are the Kings. Here's Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Williams. Stojakovic with it. And Stojakovic missing.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Now Gay. Now Williams. Outside Williams. Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lucas with the rebound. And the Kings with possession. Here's Williams. Back to Stojakovic. Pass to Williams. Gives him the lead pass. And here is Anthony. Outside Williams. Rudy Gay on the wing. Clock at 6. Abdur-Rahim. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anthony with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Gay. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Lucas. And here they come. Makes it off the glass.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Now here's Anthony. To the middle. It's tipped. And stolen by Lucas. Richmond with it. Outside Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Williams. Now here is Stojakovic. Peja Stojakovic, and that's good. He's got 9.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
And here's Gay. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Now Williams. Pass to Richmond. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Anthony. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here is Conley. Conley left side. Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. No good from outside. And here's Richmond. He's got 5. Pass to Williams. Back to Richmond. Richmond left side. And he gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Conley with it. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. Now here's Anthony. Conley. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now here's Williams. Back to Stojakovic. Here's Williams. Now Stojakovic. Pass to Weber. Now Stojakovic. Williams with the ball. Now Lucas. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
The free throw drops for Lucas. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Conley. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 8 points for him.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Now here's Robertson. And here's Robertson. He's got 9. Richmond outside. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson. Here's Stojakovic. Kept alive. Here's Conley. He's got 8. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. He's covered by Richmond. And he gets it to go. And it's the Kings with the ball. They lead by 14. Robertson with it. Now Lucas. Now here's Stojakovic. Here's Richmond. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 11 points in the game. Here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. He's covered by Richmond. Here's Gasol. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Now Robertson. Here's Stojakovic. From outside the arc. Gasol with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Pushes it down to finish the break. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. And here is Conley. He's got 8. Abdur-Rahim. 5 on the clock. Abdur-Rahim. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 6.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now, here's the back to Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. Good on the three-point shot.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 three-point shots to go here.
Here's Conley. And it's Memphis with another.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Robertson with it. Pass to Stojakovic. Richmond with it. Abdur-Rahim. Inside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here is Robertson. 9 points in the game so far, with 4 seconds on the clock, and he sinks the layup. He's got 9. Here's Bibby. Can't hit. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. But we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Peja Stojakovic with a strong contribution so far in this one. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Outside Conley. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And here are the Grizzlies now. 19-point game. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron. Lucas with it. Now here's Robertson. Richmond right side. Back to Robertson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Conley. Abdur-Rahim. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. He's got 8.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Richmond outside. That one goes. Count. Now Conley. He's got 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Lucas. And here's Stojakovic. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he banks in the layup.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here comes Michael Conley. Gay with it. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Lucas. And here's Robertson. 9 points in the game so far. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now Weber. Now Lucas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lucas inside. Lucas inside. No luck.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Now here is Conley. Rudy Gay on the wing. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Weber. Just 5 to shoot. Open jump shot off the mark.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Here's Conley. Now here's Gay. Right side Gasol. Backing down. They need this one. Second chance shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Richmond. Richmond right side. Back to Stojakovic. Here is Lucas. 5 to shoot. Richmond. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. He's got 15.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
Gay outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol inside. Shot on the way. Now here's Gasol.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Now here is Stojakovic. Richmond with the bucket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. And here is Conley. Here's Conley. The 10-footer finds the target. He's got 12. Robertson with it. He's got 9. Now Stojakovic. Richmond outside. Back to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson. And another 3 for Sacramento.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Conley. Abdur-Rahim. Outside Conley. And that one's drained from the low block. He's got 14. On offense, here are the Kings. Now here's Robertson. A step-back shot here. Here's Lucas. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside Conley. Gay, left side. Here's Robertson. He's got 12. Back to Stojakovic. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Gay. Gay, left side. Back to Conley. Conley, left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Now here's Robertson. Pass to Weber. Back to Stojakovic. Richmond outside. Blocked. Here's Lucas. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Some changes for Memphis. Now Cousins. Pass to D-Box. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, D-Box. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And both free throws good for D-Box. And here is Anthony. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Fires for 3. Good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Evans outside. Pass to Cousins. And the layup falls. He has 6.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Anthony with it. Gasol with it. Cousins is there. And the shot is good.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Evans inside. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. And here now the Kings. Cousins kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's Anthony. He's got 6. Outside Williams. Pass to Gasol. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Sacramento now. Evans with it. Theus. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randolph. They set the pick. Pass to Battier. Outside Williams. Here's Anthony. No good with the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Here's Williams. It's back to Battier. Here's Williams. Outside Williams. Tries again. And that one's good. Now here's Evans. Theus. They get it again. Outside Martin. Evans inside. On the basket by D-Box.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gasol. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Evans with it. There's the screen. Pass to Martin. And another 3 for Sacramento. From half court. And the miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Now Anthony. Pass to Bibby. The tray. Shot's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Back to Evans. And here's Divac. Back to Evans. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans. Here's Bibby. Pass to Anthony. Posey. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Evans. There's the bucket. Good.
And, you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
Now here's Anthony. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And Sacramento has possession. Pass to Evans. Back to Williams. Left side Williams. Back to Evans. Pulls from the top of the key. That's good. Anthony with it. Pass to Randolph. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And here's Evans. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Divac. Theus. Divac with it. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Randolph. Now, here is Bibby. Posey. Oh, that's blocked. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Evans with it. 6 on the shot clock. Evans right side. Puts it up from 12. And that one hits back iron. And here is Anthony. Rebound by Williams.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Williams. Evans outside. No good. Now Bibby. Leads him in there. Hangs. And Anthony with the lay-in.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Outside Williams. Pass to Evans. Evans right side. And the air. No good from Cousins.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Back to Bibby. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Williams. Evans outside. Here's Divac. Back to Evans. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. And here's Bibby. Pass to Anthony. Shot on the wing. Rebound by the Kings.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now here's Divac. Now here's Evans. Up again.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Here's Anthony. Anthony left side. Pass to Randolph. And the rebound goes to Divac. Here's Evans. Now Cousins. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Back to Bibby. Pass to Anthony. Posey. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Williams inside. Back to Williams. Evans. Evans left side. Stolen by Randolph. Wells. Pass to Anthony. Now Randolph. Looking to end the drought. Goes back up. And it's Randolph getting it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Pass to Divac. Inside runner. And that one's good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now, here's Bibby. Here's Anthony. There's the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Grizzlies making a switch here. Into Zach Randolph. No luck. Bibby with it. Pass to Mark. Back to Bibby. Takes a three. The shot is off. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Posey hits the three-point bomb.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now, here is Bibby. It's stolen. To the inside. Williams. And it's rejected. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Evans. Cousins with it. Back to Evans. Evans, right side. Bibby. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Now Williams. Pass to Randolph. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And here's Bibby. Evans outside. Shot is blocked. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now here's Williams. Back to Williams. Pass to Battier. Clock at 6. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Now, here is Bibby. And here's Divac. Back to Bibby. Now Divac. Backing in. Here's Bibby. Right through the knee for the layup. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Williams with the ball. Takes the three. Tries to save it. And the rebound goes to Martin.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against you. That was well done.
And here are the Kings now. Now here's Evans. Pass to Bibby. Blocked. Now Williams. Now here is Battier. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Posey. Posey. That is good.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
And here's Evans. So it's the Kings.